On January 20th, 2025, President Donald Trump signed an executive order titled Ending Radical and Wasteful Government DEI Programs and Preferencing. This order mandated the termination of diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives across federal agencies, including the elimination of DEI offices, equity action plans, and related programs. On August 20th, 2024, the University of Kentucky announced it would disband its Office for Institutional Diversity in response to federal and state directives. In a campus-wide email sent on March 18, 2025, University of Kentucky President Eli Capilouto informed students that UK would no longer host DEI-based graduation celebrations, citing compliance with changing laws and a commitment to institutional neutrality. In the wake of that decision, students and community leaders stepped in. At Maxwell Street Presbyterian Church, a community-led ceremony was held for students affected by the cancellation of identity-based commencements, including the Lavender graduation. Willie Carver, a poet and speaker, says affirming marginalized students is more important than ever.
These young people heard a story that they weren't welcomed and that they didn't matter. A story that they've been hearing over and over, and I think it's never been more important to tell them a different story.
Maxwell Street Pastor Matt Falco, one of the event's organizers, says the effort was about more than just celebration. It was about recognition.
We recognize that these students have overcome particular obstacles to reach this point, and that that in and of itself is worthy of celebration and recognition.
For many graduates, including Jay Stringer-Vaught, a UK bachelor's student, the university's move felt like a step back.
While the university may sacrifice them in order to comply with the law, the Lexington community loves them.
Within the same week, members of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, a historically black fraternity, hosted their own senior salute, a ceremony organized by students for students. Christopher Washington, a graduating senior and event host, says the goal was to reclaim space and unity.
Providing that stage for different groups of people to come together and feel like they have a community is going to discourage a lot of unifications.
For other members like Bryson Fields, the loss of university-sponsored DEI graduations felt personal.
It's really heartbreaking, especially for the people who aren't represented as much on campus. So take away what little things that we already do have, it's really like a slap in the face.
While UK's official DEI ceremonies may be gone, students and allies say they're committed to creating spaces that reflect their communities and honor their journeys, together and on their own terms. For more on this story, go to kykernel.com. This has been Isabella Lindsay reporting for the Kentucky Kernel.